like if I go further left, he's in my shot. Yeah. So like this is what we have. We still have the light box right here. Yeah. Yeah, like I can do like this, but I can't get like right. I'm gonna have a blind spot right here. You know. I want to try to raise the camera up a little more, but you know, there's only so much I can do. Yeah, this is probably about the best I'm going to be able to do. I can get the whole field in, but... No, it is. I got to re-level. I just trying to get it up to height. Stay on me for a second. I just can't see the bubble. I can't hold the light and level it. Okay. This has... Okay, this goes from down this way. Yep. Yep. Solid? A little more, yeah, there you go. You're center now. Okay. So now forward.
That looks like it puts you a little more forward.
Yeah.
It's because your lens is so short. Like you see mine,
yeah.
I can still see it, but I'm past it.
You're over. I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay. It's right. Yeah. I tried moving over, and it's like it just makes it worse.
Yeah.
So it's.
I wonder if they could move it to lower.
Yeah.
Where it is. How is it?
It's better now, but it's just a pain in the ass to actually move around. Yeah, good job.
From the shores of Siesta Key Beach to the world-famous Ringling Museum, a new landmark arrives in Sarasota as the Paradise make their USL One debut against Athletic Club Boise, presented by Signature Medicare Solutions. Let's look at the Sarasota Paradise, who were founded in 2022, but are not playing in their first game as a club. They competed in the USL 2 from 2023 to 2025 with multiple division championships, and now make the transition to the professional level, led by head coach Mika Alavara. The players to watch for the Sarasota Paradise, presented by Garrisine's immigration attorney. Aaron Walker, who was the captain of the Greenfield Triumph during their 2020 title season, along with Jonathan Bolanos, who has the USL record for most assists in a single season back in 2022 with Richmond, where he had 11 assists on the season. Hailing from the Treasure Valley, AC Boise is embarking on their first game as a club, led by head coach Nate Miller, who has plenty of experience at the USL level, including in the USL 1, where he was the head coach of Lansing Ignite in 2019, which was an inaugural side. The player to watch for Boise tonight is the hometown kid, Blake Bondley, who is from Eagle, Idaho, just 20 minutes outside of Boise, who, according to head coach Nate Miller, every USL side wanted and was stoked to have him in Boise. Well, we are moments away from kickoff here in Paradise. The debut for two new USL 1 sides looking to start their season off on the right foot. Lineups and kickoff coming up next on ESPN+.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, things are really heating up. Celebrations are taking shape. Memories are sinking in. At the ranch, we're taking swings and making strides, letting loose and living well. Now it's your turn. Plant those roots. Rekindle. Rejoice. Shine bright. This is where bold days begin.
Planning to move? Choose Pods, the most awarded container moving company. Whether you're moving across town or across the country, Pods brings the container to you. Keep it as long as you like and pack at your own pace. When you're ready, we'll take it to your new home or store it at a secure Pod storage center until you need it. And best of all, you don't have to do the driving. Trust Pods with your next move. Book at pods.com today.
For nearly 5 decades, the Nicholas family of companies has shaped the communities where we live, work, and gather. We build what communities depend on. We drive automotive spaces forward. We generate opportunities through development. We power sports and recreation venues. And we create unforgettable memories. This is more than business. It's family.
Paradise is here. Sarasota, your moment has arrived. Your team, standing for your city, competing on the national stage. Sarasota's first professional soccer team. Don't miss this Saturday, March 14th, with an exciting face-off against Fort Wayne at the Premier Sports Campus in Lakewood Ranch. The lights are on. The show is about to begin. Be present for history. Tickets start at just $13. Get yours at sarasotaparadise.us.
Tonight's game is presented by Signature Medicare Solutions, leading the future of Medicare right here in Sarasota, and by Pods Moving and Storage. Welcome back on into Paradise. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the host, it is Garrett McLaughlin leading the charge as the striker tonight. Had 3 years over at Forward Madison. Third leading goal scorer in the history of the USL 1. He's looking for a fresh start, and he has it now. Along there on the back line is Declan Waters, who had a lot of good time at Chattanooga. Let's meet the Boise starting lineup. A lot of highlights on this starting lineup. This is a side that is going to come and attack. That is Nate Miller's style. You see the 3-5-2 in front of you, led by Jake Dengler in the back and Blake Bodley, who does not need a mention. We talked about him. He is the hometown guy. Might even be the hometown hero come the final 90 of this one. We are getting ready for kickoff here. Paradise and AC Boise both making their USL One debuts. This is not the Sarasota Paradise's first ever professional game though as a club. Last March, on March 18th, they competed in the US Open Cup. With their play in USL 2 side, they qualified for the US Open Cup where they lost to FC Naples 2-1 in a thriller right here at the Premier Sports Campus. This is a city that so desperately has been awaiting a winner, but you can say the same for AC Boise. Boise has been waiting for a side to come to town for so long, and the watch parties and the crowd that has traveled down from Boise is large. This city is ready. Both of these cities are ready for a huge matchup in the opening day of the USL One season. Boise in their away kits, and the Sarasota Paradise in the black and pink home kit, the primetime streak. Addison Resco here with you to bring you the full 90 and whatever may come after here from Paradise, as the Paradise break from their huddle and approach the center circle. A lot of home games to start the season for Sarasota. 4 home games to start the year. They are back at home next weekend. Boise does not make their home opener until April 4th. They have one more road game just 2 weeks from today. Awaiting the whistle from the referee. There it is, and the kickoff underway in Paradise as AC Boise travels far, far away to make their USL One debut, led by head coach Nate Miller, who is known for his aggressive and proactive playing style. He has led many clubs. We mentioned Lansing Ignite back in 2019 at the USL One level, but he was also a coach at the USL level as well with San Diego, where he took over in 2023. It was a great year for San Diego. Did not win it all, but made the playoffs and had such a successful regular season. Nate Miller is talked about so highly. Paradise head coach Mika Elavara praised him earlier this week and said he's one of the best coaches in the league and that they have to be prepared. But he says his side is prepared as much as they can be for a game where there's not a lot out on these teams, especially with 2 inaugural sides. Here is Anderson Rosa. Sent away and gathered cleanly there by Joseph Andema. Brought in from Clemson University, the 21-year-old young keeper. No Javier Garcia on the lineup tonight. Andema was projected to be the #2 goalkeeper for Boise, but gets the start tonight. And here is Tumi Moshabani, who is taken down and will win a foul for Boise. This will bring up our Guerra's scenes. You see Tumi Moshabani there. Took a hit from Ethan Bryant. Ethan Bryant, the 2022 USL League One Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year. First set piece of the night for Boise. Headed and calmly kept right there from Alex Sutton. Coming over from Carolina Core FC. 28 games played, 28 games started for the young keeper. Was able to amount to 6 clean sheets in those matches. Taken away, here's Kostashin. Bodley. Kostashin slipped and fell, but no whistle called. This will bring up tonight's keys of the game, brought to you by Guerra Scenes. Sarasota slow the game down. We talked about it, the pace of this Boise side. It is hard. They are going to attack and push it down your throat. Sarasota needs to slow the game down and make Boise kind of play from behind. Strong start for Boise here. 4th minute of action. Here is Dangler. Now Cruel. Bodley right on the line, brings it closer to the center circle. Mushabani. The give and go to Mushabani. Mushabani with so much skill. 10 starts last season for Charlotte Independence. No goals, only 1 assist, but a player that poses so much threat when he's on the field. Peterson could not get ahead on that, but it goes out for a paradise throw. Thanks for sticking with us here on ESPN Plus. A rain delay earlier caused the late start. The showers and thunderstorms could not ruin this night of paradise for Sarasota. Both of these clubs had to wait a little bit longer for their first ever USL One match. Here is Rosa. Taken away. Falling down in the box, and then Declan Waters sends it away. There's the striker, Garrett McLaughlin, but could not get there. And a good opportunity. Here's Dennis Kostashin. Bodley, an appetizing ball, but saved by Alex Sutton. Great chance right there from AC Boise. Blake Bodley sends it in. But no problem for Alex Sutton. Someone the Paradise are very excited to have as their goalkeeper. Sent long, but the chase goes to no avail. And a look at the river guards from AC Boise who have made the trip down to Sarasota. One of the club's fan bases that they have built themselves, and it's a passionate side. We talked about the city of Boise being so ready for a team to come their way. They've been waiting and waiting, and here it is, and their fans have not disappointed and have made the long journey from Idaho, the first ever professional soccer team in Idaho, And you see the support there, hailing from the Treasure Valley. Here is Matthew Sensi taken down, and a foul called against Boise. Matthew Sensi, someone that Sarasota is so excited about. A young college player who played at UMass, 6 goals and 14 assists. He's a part of an Elite 8 appearance with UMass, but this is a guy that poses a lot of threat to the defenders. Head coach Mika Elavara said, I see a lot of potential in him. He's comfortable playing any attacking position. And in their first game, getting the start, Anderson Rosa to take the free kick. Goes to Bolanos, sends it back. Cleared away for the time being, but Sarasota able to get back to it. Peterson sends it to the other side, and a foul called against Sarasota. They'll get Declan Waters. Declan Waters coming over from Chattanooga. One of the top defenders in the USL One. Head coach Mika Elavara for Sarasota said he believes he is the top defender in the league. He did not like coaching against him, he said, and he's going to provide a lot of leadership and accountability. There's a lot of talent on this Sarasota side, a lot of proven winners. We touched on it with Declan Waters, Aaron Walker in the open. There's a lot of young guys, and it is mainly a young team. This Sarasota side is younger than the youngest team last year, which was AV Alta. But they do have the right experience, and they said that was so important. Long ball dealt by Cruel. Poor pass right there, was trying to find Bodley, but will go out for a throw. Controlled by Mayaka. Boise on the run again, but dispossessed nicely right there. There is Aaron Walker, but taken right back by Mayaka. Inya. Sent it in the middle. Header on goal, but saved by Sutton. Figueroa Brito got ahead on it, but just not enough strength. But another chance there. Flicked off the chest of Nick Moon. And Figueroa Brito almost had the first ever goal in Boise history. Taken away again by Boise. Blake Bodley just not able to get that pass to Brito. This AC Boise side has pressed hard, exactly what Nate Miller said would happen. His sides are the protagonists in the game. Once again, Sarasota unable to keep possession. It's Bodley again. Sent in again, but cleared off the line. Peterson sends it clear. Cruel flick to Bodley. A good ball back to Cruel. But Aaron Walker able to shield him off nicely to win a goal kick for Sarasota. You see it there, the experience of Aaron Walker to step in front of Cruel. Guerrero Scenes are industry leaders in visa processing for professional athletes. They work hard off the field for the players to succeed on it. Reach out today for your organization's consultation. Declan Waters will keep this in play. A packed out stadium here in Sarasota, but Alex Sutton gives it away carelessly. Here's Mushabani. Out to Bodley. Bodley turns, shots, and cannot get it to go. Alex Sutton forced to make his third save of the game already. Bodley just able to get around Peterson, but not able to get a strong hit on it. No problem for Sutton. And a foul called against Musainya. Free kick awarded to the Paradise, who have not looked sharp through the first 13 minutes. Boise has just been in their grill, taking away possession time after time. 61% of the possession for the men in green and white. Bodley tried to sneak it through. He's trying to find Dennis Kostashin. The USL Championship and League One are on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Catch live matches and expert analysis every day on the CBS Sports Golazo Network and ESPN Plus. Go to USLChampionship.com or USLLeague1.com for the complete USL TV listings. Garrett McLaughlin, the third leading goal scorer in USL 1 history, gives it back to Declan Waters. Walker. Controlled and sent back to Waters. Paradise slowly trying to build. Have not generated many opportunities so far. Nearly taken away by Inya, but Paradise remain with possession. Pilano sends it towards goal. Joseph Andema with no problem. Has not been tested much. Making his first ever professional start. Mayaka. Inya. Kostashin looking long. Good challenge right there from Ethan Bryant. Here's O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer, a product of Mika Elevara during his time at Richmond. Many of these Sarasota players have experience with head coach Mika Elevara at Richmond. Same for Boise. Nate Miller has many of his guys from San Diego with him. The Paradise fans cannot believe it. A good job right there from Antema to come in. Matthew Sensi flicked it past. Paradise wanted a penalty, but they're not going to get it. McLaughlin can't believe it. Declan Waters, neither. Still scoreless in the USL 1 debut for both of these teams. A lot of opportunities early. First one of the game there for Sarasota, nearly awarded a penalty. They wanted it. Boise has been knocking on the door all game long. This is a side, though, that expectations are high around the league. This is supposed to be one of the better USL 1 sides this season. Ranked 4th in the power rankings, but you look at the roster and you just see so much talent, and you feel those rankings are worth that. Free kick awarded to Sarasota. Sent away. Peterson retrieves. Good give and go. And a corner kick, the first corner kick of the game. Brought to you by Saramana. Let us manage your technology. This is an area of the game that Nate Miller said his team has to be zoned in on. The set pieces, says Sarasota does them so well. They have to key in on a guy like Declan Waters, who has such a big frame, standing at 6'5". Antema punches it away, still bouncing around in the box before it is sent off the line. Another opportunity there for the Paradise. Foul on Bolanos. Another look at the corner kick. A good left hand there on Antema. And the yellow card has been called against Jonathan Bolanos, former USL League One champion. And a guy that the Paradise do not want to lose. Such a great playmaker. 11 assists back in the 2022 campaign with Richmond. That is still, to this day, the season record for assists in a season. Here's Degler. Boise resets with Antema. Yeah, dispossessed by the youngster Sensi. Plays it forward. Nice defense there from Boise to shut down that opportunity. Now Cruel the other way. Received a push from Sensi. Sensi not able to win that battle. Just clipped Cruel on that run. But the youngster so far with a great start in his professional debut. Dwyer got a foot in there. Sent out for a throw. Paradise go quickly. McLaughlin there waiting in the box. Bolanos. Sensi again. Ethan Bryant going far post for Bolanos. Rosa. Not much doing. It will remain with Sarasota. Bryant sends it back. Now here is Waters. Could not control it. Peterson gets back. A packed house here at the Premier Sports Campus. An hour and a half rain delay did not stop these fans making it out to Premier Sports Campus for the first ever USL 1 game in Paradise history. A sold-out crowd of 3,500 people have packed their way here to Sarasota. Even the kids staying up late for this 9-10 start. Dengler back to Antema. Moshabani. Bondley able to keep it in. You can see the playing surface not at its peak with the amount of rain that came through the area earlier. Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. From the grassroots to the pros, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-support.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. And we just mentioned the playing surface. It's something that many players find of much importance. When Garrett McLaughlin first signed with Sarasota, he mentioned in an interview that one of his top priority was playing on a grass pitch, and that was one of the many reasons that led him to come to the Sunshine State. We'll see if that can get McLaughlin back into form. 3 goals and 3 assists with Madison last year. But before his time in Madison, much more success scoring. As we've mentioned, 3rd all-time in the USL 1 in goals scored. He believes that Sarasota is the place for him to get back in form. 27th minute, 0-0 the score. Dengler to Mayaka. Shabani. with lots of room to roam. Gets it to Bodley, who sails it high. A good opportunity with tons of room for Moshapani. These attacks look promising. You sense it's only a matter of time before Boise is able to get on the board. They have been knocking on the door what seems to be all night. Sent long by Sutton. Now here is McLaughlin. Bodley sends it away. Now here's Kostashin. Cruel. You can see Nate Miller on the bottom of your screen instructing this attack. Here's Mayaka, but closed down quickly. Bolanos was having none of that. And a foul called against Boise. For Jen Peterson. Sends it down, and a clear foul. And we'll wait to see if this will result in a card. You see Declan Waters come in and ask for it. We see it there, just a bump in the back. Does not look like we'll get a card. Peterson lofts it in the area. Headed away, controlled. Bolanos leaves it one more. Sensi towards the back post. Bolanos not able to keep it in. Turning 65 or reviewing your Medicare coverage, Signature Medicare Solutions is here to help. Scan the QR code now to connect with the licensed expert and make sure you're getting the benefits you deserve. And a clear foul there, wrapping around. Nice job by Chandler O'Dwyer. And a free kick in a very dangerous area. Ethan Bryant will set up. The Paradise were close on a corner kick earlier. Can they find the first ever USL 1 goal in club history? Ethan Bryant. Chipped in, and it is in! But the flag, or... No, it will count! Garrett McLaughlin. After celebration, it is no goal. So the offsides flag does raise, and we remain at 0. And we will take a look at that in just a second. The offsides flag comes up. It appeared it was offsides at first, but then Sarasota began celebrating. And the first goal will have to wait. And it was Peterson who got his head on it, not McLaughlin. But 0-0 it remains. Sarasota has really taken control over the last 15. Here's Kostashin. Fourth minute. Jorgen Peterson held off the score, and offsides called on the free kick. And now maybe a chance for Boise. Sends in. Oh, Mushabani almost got his left foot to it. Such a good opportunity. Back and forth we go in half number 1. Such a great play right there from Nick Moon. And Mushabani just misses it with his left. And now it appears that Dengler will get that yellow card. He will. He was warned earlier, nearly got one. Now he will go in the book. One yellow for Sarasota, now one for Boise. We take another look. Clawing with Garrett McLaughlin. Dengler, who has been in the USL One since 2022. Spent some time with South Georgia Tormenta and FC Naples. Another free kick here for the Paradise. Balanos sends it towards the middle, deflected and over the bar. Sarasota will set up for another corner kick. Balanos almost started his campaign with an assist, something that he is very used to. This corner kick is brought to you by Saramana. Let us manage your technology. And once again on a set piece, a foul called against Sarasota. Nate Miller talked about the set pieces being something that they had to key in on, but so far Sarasota has been far more productive. Without the offsides, they would lead 1-0, and it was as close as you can get on an offsides. Aaron Walker just not paying attention there. Could have been a disaster. Paradise will send it down. McLaughlin got ahead on it, now in a battle. Unable to win it as Dangler sends it down. Now here's Blake Bodley. The hometown kid from Eagle, Idaho, just 20 minutes outside of Boise. Nate Miller said it was so important for him not only to come, but to be the team's first signing as well, to truly represent this city. He is the leader of this team. And he has generated a couple of opportunities already today. Foul called against Boise. Bodley's a guy that every USL team wanted. Played in the USL for quite some time and had success. Was San Diego Loyal's all-time single-season assist leader in 2023. Played with the Rowdies in 2024, 2025. So he's familiar with the area. Tampa Bay Rowdies play in St. Pete, which is just 30 miles north of Premier Sports Campus. That was a lovely pass. Here's Mo Shabani. Can AC Boise find the first? It is Blake Bodley now. Cruel sends it in. No problem for Alex Sutton, who outside the first 10 minutes of this game has had a relatively easy time tonight. Inya. Dangler. Not Cruel. To Bodley on the left again. Bodley towards the center. Now flips sides. Nick Moon lofts it up. Inya! Wide. And it will be a corner. The first of the game for AC Boise. And a good strike right there from Musa Inya. Controlled by Kostashin. Sutton probably would have gotten that. But a good strike nonetheless, setting up a corner. Sent towards the back post as Sutton punches it away with two. Another corner kick here for Boise. Again towards the back post. Sent away, but back on goal. Only to be deflected over the bar. Boise is knocking on the door. As Kostashin goes to take the corner. Denis Kostashin, a product of the Ukraine football system. Represented the Ukraine national team in the Olympics back in 2023. Kostashin sends it in. And a foul once again. It looks like Jake Dangler. Third foul against him in half number one. Approaching the 42nd minute here, or the 43rd. Still waiting for both these teams to find their first ever goal. So many chances, so little to show for it at this hour. Can one of these teams head to the break with the momentum? Peterson takes his time, gets it into O'Dwyer, who sends it in with the left foot. It falls to Ethan Bryant, who leaves it off for Rosa. Another strong opportunity. Sarasota still in the attacking area, trying to find that first. Here's Walker. Waters. Peterson. Sensi turns. Sensi. Shot sent away and retrieved. O'Dwyer. Paradise turn it away. Now Mayaka. Cruel. Final minute of play before the added stoppage time. Should not be much. Bolaños. Sarasota on the attack. Could this be the moment? It will go out for a goal kick. We have really seen the creativity from Jonathan Bolaños. A wealth of experience. The fourth official has indicated 1 minute of Shoemaker attorneys and advisors stoppage time. Over 300 attorneys and advisors helping move your business forward with confidence. Both these teams have shown their confidence for the first 45 minutes. No result for either yet. Dangler. Mushabani gets around O'Dwyer. A nice play right there by Declan Waters, sliding down. Kroll almost able to keep that in. And that will send us to halftime. No results for either side to this point, but a lot of attacking. Just nothing to show for it yet. AC Boise started the game hot. Could not get anything going. Some great saves by Alex Sutton. But then the Paradise turned it on. They thought they had a goal from Peterson, but it got called back due to an offside. And we are headed to halftime. 0-0 the score here in Paradise. Don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss the halftime show. Halftime show and second half action coming up soon on ESPN+.
For nearly 5 decades, the Nicholas family of companies has shaped the communities where we live, work, and gather. We build what communities depend on. We drive automotive spaces forward. We generate opportunities through development. We power sports and recreation venues. And we create unforgettable memories. This is more than business. It's family.
Paradise is here. Sarasota's first professional soccer team at the Premier Sports Campus in Lakewood Ranch. The show is about to begin. Be present for history. Tickets start at just $13. Get yours today.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, things are really heating up. Celebrations are taking shape. Memories are sinking in. At the ranch, we're taking swings and making strides, letting loose and living well. Now it's your turn. Plant those roots. Rekindle. Rejoice. Shine bright. This is where bold days begin.
The past 50 years have been fantastic for Saramana. What have we been doing? Well, we specialize in Ricoh printer copier scanners, managed IT services, software for cost recovery, fleet management, and hydration solutions. Saramana, let our family work hard for your business.
Paradise is here. Sarasota's first professional soccer team at the Premier Sports Campus in Lakewood Ranch. The show is about to begin. Be present for history. Tickets start at just $13. Get yours today.
Welcome back on into Sarasota. We are at halftime here in the inaugural game for both of these teams. Paradise and Athletic Club Boise have been battling it out, almost a couple of goals, but still at 0. And we'll hear a word about some of the new expansion sides here in USL 1.
It is halftime in USL League One. We hope you're enjoying your match so far. I'm Dan Lucas inside the USL studio with a look at some of the headlines for this week. League One matches history from last season by adding 5 expansion clubs this year. AC Boise, Corpus Christi FC, Fort Wayne FC, New York Cosmos, and Sarasota Paradise are tied for the largest expansion class in League One history. And 2 of those expansion clubs, Fort Wayne and Boise, are closing in on grand openings of new stadiums. Fort Wayne kicks off a 5-game homestand on May 2nd. Boise opens its home ground against a geographical rival, Spokane Velocity, in early April. We have many storylines to watch this year, including one of the rising stars in League One, Richmond Kickers goalkeeper James Sneddon. The Kickers Academy product signed his first professional contract in 2025, then recorded 7 shutouts and 34 appearances. All right, over in the USL Championship, upcoming matches presented in Spanish on 2DN beginning next Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern start. Detroit City hosting Brooklyn FC. Then Wednesday, the 25th, Lexington FC hosts Brooklyn at 7 Eastern. And on Saturday, the 28th, another 4 p.m. Eastern match at Detroit City, this time against Charleston Battery. I'm Dan Lucas inside the USL studio. Let's get you back to your match for the second half.
This week on USL All Access, the games are back, and Marlon LeBlanc's Brooklyn FC take the field for the first time. We chat with him exclusively on SiriusXM FC.
He'll break down the total build with General Manager Brian McBride. We're going to preview the Western Conference, tell you who made the biggest moves in the offseason.
Every Tuesday, USL All Access on SiriusXM FC, and the next day on the USL YouTube page.
USL League One kicks off. Players Shield winners. He does it again. Their first ever goal in club history.
Today, we accomplished nothing. I mean it, not a thing. And it was kinda everything.
This spring, stay 3 nights and get a $50 Best Western gift card.
Prinks Tires in the USL help soccer journeys everywhere to drive harder. From city playgrounds to suburban sidelines. From early mornings to late nights. From fun with friends to winner takes all. From the biggest fan to the biggest heart. And at every turn, Prinks Tires will be there for the long haul.
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered if you know the way. Fight back with Tiger Balm's legendary herbal power. Trusted for over 100 years, our proven blend of camphor, menthol, and essential oils tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger, so that you can rise above pain and get back to living. This is the way of the tiger.
Paradise is here. Sarasota, your moment has arrived. Your team, standing for your city, competing on the national stage. Sarasota's first professional soccer team. Don't miss this Saturday, March 14th, with an exciting face-off against Fort Wayne at the premier sports campus in Lakewood Ranch. The lights are on. The show is about to begin. Be present for history. Tickets start at just $13. Get yours at sarasotaparadise.us.
Back inside the premier sports campus at halftime here in the debut for both of these clubs. Addison Resco with you. Second half action coming up shortly, but first, let's take a look around the league. We see a final score from 2 games earlier. The defending champions Knox able to pick up a 3-2 win over Westchester. And then just 60 miles south, FC Naples able to get a 2-0 win over Fort Wayne. And then tonight, AV Alta against Richmond Kickers. That game coming up in just about 30 minutes on ESPN+. Let's get a look at the schedule coming up in Week 2. We see another new side come into play Saturday at 2 as the New York Cosmos will play Portland Hearts of Pine. Sarasota back in action at home against another new club, Fort Wayne. And all these games are on ESPN+. You have Chattanooga as well, who's a side that did really well. We saw Declan Waters a part of that side. They were the number 2 seed, but they got upset by Portland Hearts of Pine. They're going to be looking for a little bit of a redemption year this year if they start with Greenville Triumph Saturday at 7 p.m. Moments away from the second half here in Sarasota. Can one team find a winner? We'll find out just after the break.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, things are really heating up. Celebrations are taking shape. Memories are sinking in. At the ranch, we're taking swings and making strides, letting loose and living well. Now it's your turn. Plant those roots. Rekindle. Rejoice. Shine bright. This is where bold days begin.
Paradise is here. Sarasota, your moment has arrived. Your team, standing for your city, competing on the national stage. Sarasota's first professional soccer team. Don't miss this Saturday, March 14th, with an exciting face-off against Fort Wayne at the premier sports campus in Lakewood Ranch. The lights are on. The show is about to begin. Be present for history. Tickets start at just $13. Get yours at sarasotaparadise.us.
For nearly 5 decades, the Nicholas family of companies has shaped the communities where we live, work, and gather. We build what communities depend on. We drive automotive spaces forward. We generate opportunities through development. We power sports and recreation venues. And we create unforgettable memories. This is more than business. It's family.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Things are really heating up. Celebrations are taking shape. Memories are sinking in. At the ranch, we're taking swings and making strides, letting loose and living well. Now it's your turn. Plant those roots. Rekindle. Rejoice. Shine bright. This is where bold days begin.
Soccer season is here, and SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get all your USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site, SeatGeek. Your ticket to great seats. We'll take a look at some of the first half highlights, and it was all Boise to get started. Blake Bodley played this in. Now Sutton calmly kept it. That was the first of many opportunities for Boise to open the scoring. This one came in the 11th minute. A great flick on from Nick Moon, and it was Brito who just could not get enough on the head, couldn't direct it the right way. Alex Sutton was tested early. A dangerous spot, but kept it with relative ease, falls to the ground to make the save. And then Sarasota got their first chance of the game. What they thought should have been a penalty, but it was not. You see Sensi here. He's going to try and flick it onwards, and a diving effort right there from Antema. Paradise and Declan Waters, they were begging for a penalty, but to no avail. And then in the 32nd minute, we thought we had the first goal in USL 1 history for the Paradise with Jorgen Peterson, but an offsides was called on this play, so we remain deadlocked at 0. Your halftime stats, you see the 0 goals, only 1 shot for Sarasota, but many of those were near opportunities on set pieces. 3 shots on target, which all came in the first 15 for Boise. It was Boise who dominated the first 15 minutes, just like Nate Miller wanted. Proactive attacking style and aggressive. They were dominant, but after Sarasota, they took control, and you see how tight the possession is. 52% on the possession for Boise and 48 for Sarasota. Got a little chippy too with a couple of yellow cards. Jonathan Polanos picked one up, and then Jake Dengler, who was flirting with the yellow card in the beginning of the first half, got a warning just a couple of minutes later, ended up going in the booking. And that crucial offsides that you see right there won Sarasota, and that is the reason we are deadlocked at 0. And you see the AC Boise fans there making the long trip from Idaho. This is such a passionate fan base. They are ready for a goal. So is everyone back in the Treasure Valley. Will we find a goal here in half number 2? Or will it be a day of firsts without a couple of them? AC Boise in their away, mainly white, but stripes of green kit. They'll be going from left to right. And Sarasota in that prime streak black jersey with the pink lettering. They'll be going right to left here in half number 2. An exciting first half with a multitude of chances for both sides. How much more of that will we see? And will we finally see one go in the back of the net, or one that counts? Underway in half number 2. Addison Resco with you here on the call, bringing you through the full 90 today and whatever may come after. Only 1 minute of stoppage time in half number 1. It's a relatively clean game. Couple of yellow cards, but only one for each side. A lot of clean play with a lot of opportunities. We'll see how Boise responds to the press of Sarasota, who really ended the second half strong. Well, the first half strong. It's taken away by Ethan Bryant. Now Bolaños. Bolaños towards the area. Bouncing around still. Mushabani plays it over to Blake Bodley. Dangler, who is playing on a yellow card. Inya. Back to Bodley, who sends it into the area, bouncing around. Rosa not able to send it away. Here's Moon. Moon dancing. Falls to Jonathan Ricketts. Kostashin. Saved by Alex Sutton. Bolaños controls. Sensi on the run. Rosa. Now Walker, no change for either side, and the break as Aaron Walker sends it wide to the left. Gave it a go from distance, and Aaron Walker just nearly off the mark. You saw Andema just let it go, but dangerously close. Bodley sends it in, far corner. Nick Moon able to keep it in and wins the corner. Really nice play right there from Nick Moon to win that corner. Good initial defense right there from Rosa, but Nick Moon, just a smart play. Corner comes to the far post. Headed on and punched away with the left hand by Sutton. Flicked back into the area. And offsides. Create something special with the Nicholas family of companies. From multi-family to multi-use fields, Nicholas builds communities across Florida, Illinois, and Wisconsin. Bolaños taken away, was trying to find Ethan Bryant. Sent out for a throw. Positive start. Nearly 5 minutes through in half number 2. Lanos and Rosa, back and forth they go. That was a lovely back heel. Rosa cleared away and headed on. And another nice back heel. Brito setting up this attack nicely. Kostashin one-on-one with Rosa. Waters cleans it up. Falls back to Mayaka. Now Inya. once again sent high. Out for another goal kick. A few times that Bodley has given it a go for goal, but to no avail. Waters just rolls this one back to his keeper. You saw the reaction. And now the officials talking to the Boise bench. They did not like that call. Thought it clearly should have been a throw for them. You see the officials talking now about it. We'll get back to action now. Flicked on right there by O'Dwyer. Garrett McLaughlin. Paradise still with it. And a nice job by Philip Mayaka. Philip Mayaka, a guy that just 5 years ago was drafted third by Colorado. Scouts said it'll be a shock if anyone else hears their name called first, and this was in the MLS draft. He went third. He then never played a minute for Colorado, but he's ready for his return, and he's been in the MLS next level, and he's ready for his moment with Boise. He wants to earn up a call from the Kenya national team and wants to lead Boise to a promotion, and sometimes it's hard to deal with that lack of success early in a career, but he said as long as you don't put your head down, you keep working hard, you don't give up, there's always another chance. And he's found that chance in Boise, who head coach Nate Miller said there's no better place for a reset than Boise. Philip Mayaka has all the tools. It's just a matter of whether he'll put them together during his time at Boise. Says his other goal is to lead Boise to promotion, which will not be coming this year to the USL One, but next year, teams that win the USL One can make the jump to the USL and so on. Such great opportunities alive for both of these teams who ownerships have shown to be all in. You can see the competitive nature between both of these sides. Sides that have a lot of class, who have only recently just begun working with each other in January. Kostashin, foul called. Header was wide anyway. This is a Sarasota side as well who, while they haven't been professional, they have produced a lot of talent, whether it's to the MLS next level or even the MLS as well. Jose Kajima was a part of the Sarasota Paradise in 2023. It's a part of their USL 2 squad. A multitude of other talents. JP Jordan among them. Their success on the field has proven to be development as well. They're trying to develop an opportunity here. It's a good one. Sent towards the middle and cleared away from the area. Ethan Bryant. Rosa. Bolaños. Ethan Bryant! He went for it. Was trying to find the upper 90, but sends it too high. Bolaños has been close on a couple assists tonight. Just a little bit of space there for Ethan Bryant, the 2022 League One Young Player of the Year, then spent some time in the USL Championship, along with 2 appearances with Sporting Kansas City in the MLS. Now back in the USL One and ready to be a difference maker for this Paradise side. Here's Rosa. Aaron Walker. O'Dwyer fiddling with it in the box. McLaughlin dispossessed it, but it falls right to the hands of Joseph Hantema. Sarasota has just had all the momentum here in the last couple of moments in half number 2. A late night on the East Coast. Approaching 10:30 after this game was delayed by an hour and 40 minutes. A poor pass from Sutton. A chance for Boise to break out of this rut. Here's Dangler. Mayaka. Jonathan Ricketts. Now Dennis Kostishin. A strong touch from Rosa. Taken away by Kostishin. A chance now for Boise. They'll have to retreat a little bit. Sent back to Ricketts. Mayaka taken away. Paradise wanted a foul. They're not going to get it. Mayaka resets. Dangler. Referee nearly got in the way there. Sent out into the crowd for a throw. Approaching the hour mark. Sarasota and Boise are knotted at 0. About a half an hour for one of these teams to find a goal. A good chance for Sarasota here as they will have another corner kick brought to you by Sarah Mana. Let us manage your technology. And you hear over the PA speaker a record attendance for the Sarasota Paradise. What was a sold-out crowd in might have had a couple people trickle away due to the late start and the weather, but nonetheless a record here for this young and growing club. who wants to add a first here on this corner. Kostashin able to send it away. Sent back in. And a foul called on Declan Waters. And the official going in quickly to get in the middle of that. Let's take another look. Headed off of Ricketts. Saw Declan Waters go in there for the header. Immediately, the official comes in and the official quickly directs Nick Moon to walk away. Matt Thompson, your head official tonight. Tomas sends it to the other side. Out for a throw. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesday nights. Plus, hear live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157, the Sirius XM app. Here is Sensi. Lets it roll out for a throw. Still no changes for either side yet. In the 64th minute. Still deadlocked. Oh, Dwyer. Callum stretch. Sent long, but possession won back by Boise. It's Mayaka. Now Moon. Rosa controls. But a poor pass. Now it's Ricketts. Inya made the run, but Declan Waters was there with no problem. Battling and a foul called against Boise. The first substitution of the game. Juan Figueroa Brito comes out and Omar Yea comes in. The WAC Golden Boot winner during his time at Utah Valley University and was a part of the USL League Two side. Ballard FC, they lost in the final to Vermont FC, but Omar Yea, the star of that team, the main reason they got there. We'll see if he can be the spark. Bolanos. Dispossessed. Paradise able to win it back nicely. Oh, Dwyer! Sailed over the bar, but a good opportunity. Oh, Dwyer just dragged to the ground. A battle to win possession. Another set piece for Sarasota. They have set themselves up nicely tonight.
That's a good call, ref.
Ethan Bryant will get set to take the free kick. They've been close a couple of times. Matt Thompson directs Bryant just a few yards back. Bryant still alive. Sensi got a touch, but cleared away from the area. Bryant goes again. Just misses Callum Stretch. Gave a run towards the back post. Once again, Sarasota takes it away, only to give it right back. Kostashin trying to find Yaya, goes out for a throw. Omar Yaya, known for his goal-scoring ability. They were trying to get him a touch there. Approaching the 70th minute. 0-0 still the score. Dwyer slipped, but Paradise on the run now. Bolanos trickles through, punched away. Antema had to go to the right and dive out for that save, as Bolanos was just a moment ago hyping up the crowd. He has been so creative tonight. So many chances. You see the wealth of experience. Able to get around Kostashin and Ricketts and flick it towards the net. Asking these Paradise supporters to get on their feet and make some noise. Another corner kick presented by Saramana. Let us manage your technology. McLaughlin with his hands on his head. That was a golden opportunity. But Antema, the young 21-year-old who just graduated from Clemson. You see 4 Paradise players led by Captain Declan Waters go to talk to Matt Thompson. Waters has been in Thompson's ear all night long. But again, it's been Antema who has been quite impressive in his professional debut. Javier Garcia, one of the other goalkeepers on this team, not on the roster today. So Ndema makes the start as the young striker for Sarasota, Matthew Sensi, comes off. He will be replaced by the Norwegian Sander Rode. Substitution for Boise as well. Nick Moon comes off as Dominic Gasso comes into the game. He has experience scoring game winners. Scored a massive goal in the USL level for Detroit FC when he scored the 1-0 winner over Pittsburgh. Will he be the answer? Can he find another magical moment? Declan Waters, who we were just talking about, had been giving Matt Thompson, head official, an earful all night. Gets a yellow card for it. Second yellow card of the day for Sarasota. He'll join Bolanos in the book. World-class beaches, vibrant arts and culture, pro-level play. Keep the energy going and discover what's happening around town at visitsarasota.com. McLaughlin to Bolanos. Here's a wonderful opportunity. Saved! And Ndema keeps us level at 0. Bolanos had a wonderful opportunity that he put out to McLaughlin, who just could not find the back of the net. McLaughlin started it with a wonderful pass to Bolanos. Took an extra step in the flick, just denied, sliding to the ground. And Ndema continues to impress tonight. Here's Mayaka. Trying to spin around O'Dwyer. Oh, here's a lovely opportunity into the area, and it is a goal for Dennis Kostashin. He etches his name into Boise history. The first ever goal in club history belongs to Dennis Kostashin. It had been Sarasota on the press all second half, but it is Boise who lights the lamp. A lovely pass, and Kostashin with what might be his easiest goal of the season. Just tapped in. You can feel the emotion as the Boise fans who made the long journey from Idaho rejoice. Still work to do. Still 15 minutes left to play. but it is the product of Ukraine. Denis Kostashin, who has found Boise's first ever goal. Sarasota quickly wins a free kick. Bolanos cleared away from the area, sent away. Throw for the Paradise. And Bolanos lost it. Yeah, got a touch, and it deflects off of the Paradise, and so a throw for AC Boise, who now have the momentum. Mayaka resets the play. Here's Dangler. Long ball to Ricketts. Kostashin, who just scored the goal in the 75th minute. It hasn't felt like a game that Boise has been the more attacking side, but they have what matters right now, and that is the lead. Oh, a missed challenge right there from Callum Stretch. Nearly a disastrous. Yaya just missed it. Boise still controls. Kostashin again. Kostashin! He won in a second. All the momentum with Boise now. Mayaka. Nearly dispossessed. Inya gives chase. Sent long, looking for yeah. McLaughlin in a battle with Dangler. A throw for Sarasota. You can start to sense the urgency now for Sarasota to find the equalizer. Two substitutes coming on for the Paradise. Substitution for the Paradise is brought to you by Shoemakers Attorney and Advisors. Over 300 attorneys and advisors helping move your business forward with confidence. Reed Valentine and Maximus Tainio coming on in for the Paradise. Reed Valentine named to the USL League One Young Player to Watch. An impressive 20-year-old defender hailing from Texoma last season. The young 20-year-old looking to have a much more defined role with Sarasota. Yeah, nearly was able to push that forward. 81st minute. Paradise with around 9 minutes and change. Can they find an equalizer? Can they find that first coveted goal? Trying to find Bolanos, appeals for a handball, but to no avail. Antema picks it up cleanly, who has been sensational in net tonight. Just sneaks that pass around Sonder Road. Casso. Mayaka. Spinning away from McLaughlin, who continues to press in. Presses too hard. A look back to the 75th minute. Just a lovely ball across. Dennis Kostashin put it in. And of course, it was the hometown kid, Blake Bodley, with the lovely cross. Bolaños, who has been the heart and soul of this Sarasota team. He's generated so many opportunities that have just not been able to get past Antema. So close, but yet it seems so far, down 1-0. They need an equalizer and they need it fast. Bolaños trying to make more magic happen. It falls to Tainio. Stretch. Tainio lifts it towards Road. Falls back to Tainio now. Aaron Walker. Bryant. Cross comes in, but it's too low. Sent away by Cruel with no deal. Rosa. Bolanos again on that left side. Gives himself some space. Thought about maybe crossing it. Now tries to get around Ricketts, and instead will be called for a foul. Bolaños can't believe it. Just a slight nudge in the back. Not gonna get away with that when the official is right there. 85th minute. 1-0 remains the score. A substitution for the Sarasota Paradise brought to you by Shoemakers Attorney and Advisors. Over 300 attorneys and advisors helping move your business forward with confidence. Sean Karani replaces Ethan Bryant. Has played one game for MLS side LA Galaxy. Played in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. Named a USL League One newcomer to watch. Foul against Boise. Sarasota with 5 minutes to change their fortune. Tried to go long, but the run too far. eFootball is here. Live your dream, rep your team, and play as your favorite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download now. A substitution for AC Boise. Jonathan Ricketts will head to the bench as Hayden Sorges from Turlock, California, comes in to take this throw. Spent some time recently with Orlando City P in the MLS Next Pro. Sent in, and here is Dennis Kostashin. Yale will win a corner. Boise in no rush. A real chance to walk away with 3 points, and the travel aspect should not go unnoticed. 2,000 miles eastbound to start the season is no easy feat to accomplish. AC Boise still will not play at home until April 4th. They have one of the best grounds in the USL One. The challenge from Sarges, and it is a foul. Here's Reed Valentine to Tainio. Stretch. Aaron Walker. Karani will win a corner. Brought to you by Saramana. Let us manage your technology. Sander Road gets set to take this corner. It's a good one, but it goes wide to the left. They have flirted with a goal from corner kicks all night. This one misses the mark. They are running out of time as we have entered the 90th minute. Rosa playing it long, looking for Karani. Positions himself nicely. Rosa almost timed the pass. Sent towards the middle. And just over the bar. 3 minutes of stoppage time have been added. Another missed opportunity for Sarasota to level it. Just the right hand of Ann Dema. That was surely going in, but the extended right hand pushes it out. The 21-year-old from Clemson, he was being raved about. And even though Javier Garcia is such an elite goalkeeper in the USL One ranks, Many were saying that he was going to compete for the job. Well, here he is, 2 minutes away from a clean sheet in his debut. And just kept this game level. Karani the run, a lot of speed, Karani! A corner kick. Bodley can't believe it. And from our vantage point, it surely looked like that had touched Sarasota last. Oh, it did. Right off of Karani. Paradise don't care, they go quickly. Waters. Now Rosa. Flicked on towards Karani. Rhodes sends it in, but sent away. Now Bondley on the run. Ty Neo was able to have a very successful challenge. Paradise needed it in that moment. Final minute of stoppage time. The final push. The final chance. Bolanos, this is exactly where you want it. On his foot. Sunder Road! Sent away. And a foul called on Sarasota, and that might have just done it. A huge block in the area. And then a foul called on Callum Stretch. And AC Boise might just be one kick away from their first ever win as a club. See here, Mushabani and Callum Stretch just tangled up. Mushabani still on the ground. Well, when you see Aaron Walker getting pushed back there from Thompson. That was a corner awarded to Sarasota. That might have deflected off of Karani, rather. Some flares to end this game. The emotion has come out. Both of these sides so desperately wanted to win this inaugural game for these clubs. But AC Boise, one break was all they needed. A side that so many think can go so far is moments away from their first ever win. And the Paradise have been close so many times tonight. Just nearly in the 90th minute almost equalized. The ball was inches away from crossing the line, and Joseph Antema was somehow able to extend his right hand and make the save. No words can really describe how good Antema has been. Because with the squad around Antema, if he can be this good, just half as good, there's no doubt this Boise side can go so far. They'll have a free kick. We are now in the 96th minute of 3 minutes of Shoemaker stoppage time. We'll see if they allow time for the Paradise. Sutton sends it long. Ty Neo is there. Stays on his feet, goes for goal. Sent out for a throw. We'll see how the Paradise select to do this throw. They crowd the box. You can see Declan Waters just squirming around in there. They need anything to fall their way. Karani gets it dispossessed, but it falls to Waters and cleared away from the area. Sutton tries to keep it in. The final whistle has still not blown. Sent away again. And there it is, the first win in AC Boise history. Dennis Kostashin, the hero. The 75th minute goal was the answer. The journeyman from the Treasure Valley will prosper with 3 points. The River Guard and other AC Boise supporters rejoice. Only one more away match before their home opener, and this team looks the part. Sarasota falls in their home opener, but they are back next week. Athletic Club Boise, a 1-0 finish. Highlights and a reaction coming up right after the break.
Paradise is here. Sarasota, your moment has arrived. Your team, standing for your city, competing on the national stage. Sarasota's first professional soccer team. Don't miss this Saturday, March 14th, with an exciting face-off against Fort Wayne at the Premier Sports Campus in Lakewood Ranch. The lights are on. The show is about to begin. Be present for history. Tickets start at just $13. Get yours at sarasotaparadise.us.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, things are really heating up. Celebrations are taking shape. Memories are sinking in. At the ranch, we're taking swings and making strides, letting loose and living well. Now it's your turn. Plant those roots. Rekindle. Rejoice. Shine bright. This is where bold days begin.
For nearly 5 decades, the Nicholas family of companies has shaped the communities where we live, work, and gather. We build what communities depend on. We drive automotive spaces forward. We generate opportunities through development. We power sports and recreation venues. And we create unforgettable memories. This is more than business. It's family.
Tonight's game is presented by Signature Medicare Solutions, leading the future of Medicare right here in Sarasota, and by Pods Moving and Storage. We'll take a look at the match highlights in this thrilling opening game for both of these teams. Sarasota thought they had their first goal via Jorgen Peterson, but it was called for offsides. Sarasota thought they were robbed of one there, but their chances would not end there. They had a lovely one here. Bolaños trickled around, put one on goal, but the right-hand save by Joseph Anzema, who was sensational in goal all night, diving and nearly making it look effortless. And the 75th minute, it was Dennis Kostashin. Oh, beautiful give and go. Blake Bodley sends it in, and Dennis Kostashin finds the first ever goal in Boise history. Just a flick in with the right past Sutton. And they secure a 1-0 win because of this. In the 90th minute, Sarasota's knocking on the door. It surely looks in, but the right hand extends from Anzema. Look at this. Just deflects it over the bar. A clean sheet in his first professional game. 0 shots on target for Sarasota. 1 goal for AC Boise. Only 5 shots in the game, only 3 shots on target total. But it's Athletic Club Boise who gets the win in their opening game. Sarasota back to the drawing board. Athletic Club Boise hits the road again in 2 weeks. AC Boise had to travel a long way for their opening game, but boy did they make it worth it. A game of fireworks, a game of so close, but yet so far, until Dennis Kostashin found the winner. Athletic Club Boise 1, Sarasota 0.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.